As you guys seen the title, we're gonna talk about Cierra Ortega, okay? Love Island. Y'all know she said some racist shit in the past. She got kicked out. They told her to leave. No one heard of her for a few days. Well, now she finally came out and spoke her truth. She spoke out. She apologized. All right. So I haven't seen her apology. I'm gonna watch it with you guys. A ver qué pedo.
Been waiting for me to speak up about the news that's come to light recently, and now that I've been back in the US for about 48 hours and I've had the chance to process, I now feel like I'm at a space where I can speak about this without being highly emotional.
Yo, Elmo, thank you for the gift, bro. Appreciate that.
Because I am not the victim in this situation. While I was in the villa, there were some posts that resurfaced from my past, very naively using an offensive and derogatory term. And before I get into the details, I want to first start by addressing not just anyone that I have hurt or deeply offended, but most importantly, the entire Asian community. I am deeply, truly, honestly so sorry. I had no idea that the word held as much pain, as much.
Bro, someone literally warned you. Someone literally texted you or DM'd you and said, yo, this is not a good word to use. And all you said was, oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't use it like that. Like, I don't know, maybe go back, delete the picture, re-edit or edit it, take that word out. I don't know. But you used it a few times.
Harm and came with the history that it did, or I never would have used it. I had no ill intention when I was using it.
Yeah, Tiff, exactly. She didn't know what it meant, but used it. And what do you say? Sorry. She didn't know what it meant. She didn't know what it meant then. Why use it on a post towards her eyes? Yep. She's just capping, bro.
But that's absolutely no excuse, because intent doesn't excuse ignorance. It just doesn't. And I just need you to know that I am so sorry. But this is not an apology video. This is an accountability video. I do want to hold my hands up and say that I take accountability for using the word, but I do want it to be known that I genuinely had no idea that it was a slur. I had no idea of its meaning. And it wasn't until I made...
You used it. I don't know, man. This girl is so stupid. This girl is so... Someone literally messaged her saying, yo, do not use that word because it means what it means. But she literally used it towards her eyes.
The public story post in 2024 when a follower of mine reached out to correct me and let me know
there
that
you go.
What I was saying was incredibly hurtful. It was a derogatory term. It was a slur. And in that moment...
Oh, no, this is not the one we saw. We saw another one of another girl actually messaging her saying, yo, this is a bad word. She's all like, no, I didn't mean it like that. And went her way.
I was embarrassed. I, of course, immediately deleted the post. I was apologetic, and
this was probably the 5th time she had posted too.
Educated not only myself on the true meaning and the history of the word, but also anyone around me who was accidentally holding space for this slur. When this person did message me, which I'm so grateful that she did, I had a good conversation with her about it. I made the correction immediately. The word was immediately removed from my vocabulary. And I think right now there are tons of things floating around, different screenshots with different timestamps, and fueling this narrative that I sort of doubled down once people tried to correct me and was like, oh, like, I don't know, I'm still gonna use it. But that was not the case. Like, the truth is that in that moment, the lesson was learned, the word was removed, and it was a true learning moment for me. And I think since that moment, I've done so much growing as an individual, and I've tried my best to educate others who might be accidentally holding space for these types of words that could be offensive in their vocabulary.
Yo, Elmo, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Completely agree with the network's decision to remove me from the villa. Deserved punishment, and the punishment has absolutely been received. The backlash has obviously been very hard to deal with, but I understand that people are kind of confused on why I would have even said it or why I would have been doubling down and continuing to use it. So I understand where the hate is coming from. And, I can do my best to drown out the noise and pay attention to the truth. But what's been extremely, extremely difficult is the way people are approaching my family and my loved ones. They have had ICE called on them.
Oh, she's the one that said it. Okay, I thought it was just a rumor. Yeah, bro. This is the thing, bro. These fans take it too fucking overboard. Like, what does her family have to do with what she did in her past? In her past, nothing, dude. Why are y'all calling ICE on her poor family, dog? These fans called CPS on who? Oh my god, bro. Are these fans the minions or what?
Family doesn't feel safe in their own home. I'm receiving death threats. There's no need to fight hate with hate. I don't think that that's justice. And if you want
Okay, I just noticed her fucking fan. What's up with these little small blades, bruh?
to know that you're heard and that I'm sorry and that I will move differently, I promise you that's what will happen. I know that no apology could ever be enough for the harm that I've caused and the offense that's taken place. I know that moving forward, my actions and how I decide to live my life from here on out is gonna speak louder than
Yeah, I noticed her sweater. Empath. Okay.
any apology ever could. But I do need it to be known that I am sorry and I did mean no harm. And hopefully there are people out there that can use my mistake as a learning moment, and to just be better, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take today and tomorrow and I'm gonna take strides to be better. And all I can ask for is, even if you won't give me forgiveness, if you can just allow me to grow with grace. And hopefully, instead of sitting here and trying to convince you that I am this amazing person who spreads light in the world and celebrates cultures and dynamics and backgrounds, then one day you can see that from me. I'm deeply sorry again, and I thank anyone who's listening.
Yeah. I called BS on it. She didn't know what it meant because she used it. She used it how people use it. So yeah, that's yeah. Don't believe her on that. Don't believe her on that. But yeah, the whole calling, ICE on her family is whack. This is alleged from her. I don't know if it's actual facts, but if it is, this is not something to do, especially over a fucking TV show. Like, I know people are fans of shit, of movies, of TV shows, of influencers and shit, but like, bro, that's just doing too much. Um, I never seen that show. Is her voice really like that? I don't know, Ali. I haven't seen it either.